What's up, y'all? What's up, people? How's everybody doing today? How y'all doing? It's Friday. I am happy to get myself out of the office and out of work and back to civilization. Whatever that means. It means that I'm gonna blink and then it's gonna be Monday again, and I'm gonna be back at work again. So how y'all doing? First for duty again. Now you're just showing off, chocolate. Now you are just showing off. Because I told you you already beat Cassandra. But you're like, you know what? I'm going to take a victory lap. Just to let y'all know, I'm the number one employee. Back to back. What is that? Let's see. September and October, I think that Cass was the first employee of the month. That was August, I want to say, if my memory serves me correctly. So that would put you up 2-1. Again, we're getting later and later in the month, so at this point in time, it's looking like, yeah. By the way, I don't want to give this away if you did not, and if you said that you wanted one, because I know that you are one of the people that was on my live when I said that I was going to, uh, when I was going to be giving these to people. Well, not giving them, but for a relatively low cost, um, giving away these pictures or whatever. So if you happen to have been one of them, I'll save one for you. I have 5 of them. I think that I'm gonna keep one for myself because that was the original purpose for me, was to keep one for myself. 1 second. I just refreshed just in case because I didn't see any more comments. So my original purpose was to just give her one. Then I saw it and I got peer pressured by y'all on my live to make another one for myself. Then some people said they want one, so I made 5. So one I'm keeping. Oh, you're not? Okay. So there's one that I'm keeping, and then there's 1, 2, 3. So there's one available. Let's just put it that way. 3 of them, 3 out of the 4 that are available, people already said they want, and then 1 out of the 4, yeah, 1 out of the 4 is still available. So, anyways, how y'all Fridays going? My week was listen. Sometimes my work week goes tough, and outside of work goes okay. This week was probably the opposite. Like, actually, my work week went better than it does most weeks. Outside of work, not so much. But I guess that's just life. Things just go up and down in different areas. Like when I used to give talks about the wellness wheel, and which is the 8 dimensions of wellness. I'm not gonna remember on the spot, but like physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial. What's the other 2? I'm always gonna be good for like 5 or 6. I can't remember the other 2 on the spot. But basically, having all those different pieces of this wellness wheel in line is an extremely difficult thing to do, and normally uh, there's always something missing. So I say all that to say, one week you could be up in certain areas and down in certain areas. Like you could be happy one week emotionally because of whatever reasons, and then you could not have money that week because it's the opposite of a pay week and you had some bills to pay, but something happened that made you appreciate a smaller thing in life. Or another week you could have money, but then you could have some kind of an issue, an interpersonal issue or something like that. Or another week, um, I don't know, your emotions are good, and but then something else is not good. You get what I'm trying to say. It's hard to be a whole human being. That's just the fact of the matter. Just being a human being is difficult, and you're not always going to be up at the same time. And sometimes it's about sitting on the beach with a pina colada in your hands, and other times it's about weathering the storm. So, hi, bro. I will like and subscribe. If you do, thank you. If you don't, I'm not mad. People say all the time that they're going to subscribe. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I'm still me either way, but welcome to my channel. I don't want to sound unwelcoming. I'm just thinking about this guy that said, "Bro, how can I support you?" And I was like, "Support me how?" He's like, "I want to send you some money." And I was like, he's like, "What's your Cash App? I want to bless the Cash App." So I'm like, "Oh, my Cash App is hashtag champ within." I spelled it out. He was like, "Haha, did you think I was really gonna send you some money? Got you, ha ha ha." And I was like, "No, I actually did not think that you were gonna send me some money. But if that made you feel like it did something to me, then kudos to you. I hope that made you day before I blocked you." All right, please hit the like button. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm caught up with The Amazing Race. I have to admit, I have not watched a single episode of Survivor this season. Not one. Not that I'm like a Survivor super fan, anyways, but normally by episode 3 or so, even if I've missed the first two, I'm usually am caught up by episode 3. Normally, I also have been going to the Survivor premiere parties, but I'll be honest, the reason I stopped going to those is because both the Survivor and the Big Brother parties, premiere parties, the cost of going have gone up, and I don't feel like there's any value that's been added to make them go up. I mean, shout out to all those hosts. I'll probably the thing with Oz's events, like unless the price goes to some super significant thing that I just feel like I don't want to put towards something like that, I support Ozzy. I just like Ozzy, so she's such a nice host. That's what makes me come back. Because I would really be saying the same thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. Wendell and Bryce are also very nice hosts. I just like Big Brother more than I like Survivor. If I liked Survivor more, it's a possibility that I would go to the Survivor one if I was choosing between the two. They have banging food at her events. The food doesn't come with it though, but she does customized menus. I don't know if you ever saw the one that Taylor, the season 25 premiere party, which was the first premiere party that Taylor was at. I think it was that one. And she had like a customized African food menu. And I'm like, Azza, you are the GOAT. You are the GO to the mother effing AT, Azza. for having an African menu at this venue. Because all the other people who use that venue, they just use whatever is on the menu. Like whatever the bar usually serves, like they just let the bar serve whatever they normally serve. But Aza had them serving up some jollof rice and some lamb chops, peanut stew, and some beef stew, and some fufu, and all this African stuff. And I was just like, wow, she puts a lot of detail into that, into her event. And the menu items had different names. Like they had food names. I like the challenge. I only go to challenge events now if I really like the challenger that's gonna be there. So like CT, I went to that one recently. I think that's the only one I attended this year, if I'm not mistaken. I went to CT this year. I went to Kara's last year. Yeah, I think I'm good for like one per year at this point. So those events are not really the most organized or the best run, but I love the show itself. The show itself is cool. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna hop off this thing, but thank you to everyone for your support. I might hop back on later tonight. We'll see. In the meantime, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified when I drop some great content. Thank you all. Have a beautiful day.